Because I was getting tired of the rigid sports, So I felt that sports not quite yet. No. I'm on for year, Juma. People need to release a bit of stress. So let's do something that makes people laugh. And then I start. Me Oliver Bar. And that first show, introduce me as the Shipdealer. The second time, I was something about I'm on for, as I'm more sports and I'm more comedy. And I said, listen. And there's one thing about human beings. I didn't prepare change. There are people who work in radio stations. It will shock you. Said they manage radio stations. Obi a radio station or Koswa.
So, Kofi, back to Swag Journalist of the Year. How does that make you feel?
Honestly,
and why did you decide to talk about the amputee? Aren't you tired?
I don't think I should be. Also, me pick justice for them. Every time I get a big stage, I'm going to talk about it. Reward you. Then you encourage that person that you cannot give up on your dream. It's never too late. Blast out about tournament 2015. Now about final and you lose. Now you tell me when you're player be a car. Or not okay, they can't go to guess. The sports minister, who for me is the worst sports minister in the history of this republic. Minister Wabong be a minister Wabong be a mature. Umano platform Oma president fans.
This is Asetena with Akoto Mansa. My guest, Bright Kankambodu, the reigning Sports Journalist of the Year 2024, Head of Sports, Pure FM. Ena menini din komo. Me sure said the edin komo yedri. What pick a lot of advice from Ensema or Kano. The tenacity, tolerance, perseverance. Respect who say I'm sure you are picking lessons from it. But Maminkai will say, Jumedie, Ancora Homes, IPT, Esuyeboa, Kumase, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom townhouses, and very affordable rate, and flexible payment plans. Bibia that the security, safety, comfort, luxury, top notch. Phrase 053-021-7766 and now 0244-606-500. Veronica, best service apartment according to Ghana Tourism Authority. And Veronica Heights. Enti your rooms, 1 room, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom apartment na kosi die ho. Your bare 30 apartments ewa. Ye bibia dade the bibia ye kama wa ye wo bar ye wo spa ye wo gym ye wo restaurant ye wo pool bibia ye kama 80 frey e wo 020-977-7138 ye wo Kumasi de nyame eraba kwenkwen ni ama media consult 0244-606-500 ye YouTube channel no Asetena with Akoto Mansa. It's Munkoso and I'm subscribe. Kofi.
Yes.
Oliver Khan. Then a Wishiano. Then a Obawa Bravo.
Well, Oliver, those times are near Fox. I'm not coming in Crow. The coming in Ghana, Oliver Khan, not neighbor.
Holidays.
Holidays, not neighbor. Now we come on for any age. And I think Oliver went into movie at the end of Kaka. And free scene in Mafu free Mukavino, Ubi Ante Naa Kanti. I think it was on the 24th of December.
Okay.
I think about 5 years ago, we were free in Shana, in Sheriff. And then who no, Michiano. I think Washington Bay, not over Horne card, and that he didn't come. So he didn't come on and say, Charlie, Yamko. We need to do something. And I mean that time I was seeing sports, because I was getting tired of
the rigid
sports, I say every time you got to do, every time you got to do it. And it's one of the reasons why I made a podcast about this BKB show. I feel a lot of things should be free. And BKB show, going forward, you get to understand a lot of things. If changing your might be free.
Yeah.
I want the situation whereby we free, he didn't come out between page and night. Let's be free.
Relax that most.
That's the point. So I feel that sports not quite yet. We go do baby. Sports waiting go cancel when you know the dinner them. No. I'm on for year, Juma. People need to release a bit of stress. And I feel the kind of music we listen to these days, people enjoy it. It doesn't release stress. They enjoy the music. Of course, maybe it works for him, fine. So let's do something that makes people laugh. That gets people, laughing. It brings them, it makes them forget
laugh
their
out
problem.
of problems, challenges.
And then I start. Me Oliver by and that first show, introducing her as the Shipdealer. And it worked. The second time, also something about I'm for as I'm more sports and I'm more comedy. And I said, listen, there's one thing about human beings. I didn't prepare change. But
it's difficult.
They're very difficult. But so pushy change in it through. I guess one of the reasons maybe me be a workkeeper since I moved. Me moving, I'm just like first day, she came on the show. Yeah, I'm for any. Then with time I realized, ladies, who ordinarily are common
person. Didn't listen to sports.
They are listening to us. Do we realize our numbers now on Fridays only about shooty, which means that attractive people are ordinarily won't sports. The people are posting, and the social media also helped. People will post other. What I say, and that was it.
And then maybe no more make it.
Yeah. They are 2 names is Oliver. I'm a tipsy. Lipsy.
Yeah. There's a that girl. Meaning say and as I say, there's a man who feels because
that people, and you get to number of us sending videos. That's the essence. And let me tell you, Papa Penyam got your corner. I can say, I did all catch him and say he's encouraging us not to stop because he's telling us that there are a lot of people almost stressed. They normally release it. And the it was about the second person I couldn't walk out. The year say, on any of you, on any said, there might be our son, or that was how much no one could or TV, and these are people who have business deals, maybe a business deal where we will be maybe a pressure on the soul. No, they release it. That they are so happy. Like we are also making the change.
But then there were people who saw a mobile show. Kevin Taylor.
Of course. Jesus Christ. The Bible tells us something. The man was without sin. But he still had people against him. Listen, it is like that with human beings. You will be he said, would it be a bar, a farm, for anything. People are born to hate people. You will go and the to bed town, help me, I will not mean found. But me, what I believe in is what I do. So be bad, and I mean, rigid when it comes to ideologies, right? I will tell you, I say, I could also say, anyone says, you say, now we see. Say, Ukru, anyone would make argument be.
You change your mind.
I was like, well, I think I had a superior argument.
Yeah.
Now, see, Black Stars, your football, Black Stars, I've constantly said that. Before some management committee, management committees be bringing that has always been my position. Until I met another journalist who made a superior argument. Or make a kind of say, well, I think what's somehow because he also felt that management the here, but number the doors. So rather, we should have like 5 people on your management team for all the national teams, so that they manage all the national. And you know, say, well, I think this is a superior argument. Maybe have me argument now. We talk some media. So I take it. You are so trying to say, hey, internet. I want for pressure in be. I want for be. Akoto always can tell you under pressure, fine. And now yeah. Almost can be on, but maybe to a madam be. But a cry, but they be me home, I am bush. And there are people who are always supporting me. Say, yeah, never fake a say. I mean, sure, penny be a corner. You didn't come on, so this is the plan. Your war. The plan I have for Shipdealer. The plan, many Shipdealer ever say execute. So you know what? Put it together, I'll support you.
Wow.
Send the panel. And then on the car. Many be man. He's under no obligation to do it. But he feels that on Nyame Shrano. It also wants to support other people to grow. Because make us say that day now, ebi OTA, first day OTA and NJ. Ebi a changing the mood. Man the co meeting be a man it deliver. Ebi and the bibi okoye. That is how the world is created. So yeah, and say not as people, all we think about is hating on somebody. You are obre gukwa because in Bakono Tana, the bakobe koso nyame koso ehia no and this is about man say who Jah bless no man cares and nyame ka so we obia. That is why when you look at the story of Joseph, even when Ninyanu here say almost suppressing no, apparently that was where his blessing was. It will be why every hour time what that every go be akwa ni me odo better on TV so di matem only why let me go and search you
the DM no yenti aye di natem
wa ne bakobenya ebi oba so team us oh ba akwa some okay na for nya additional so ade bi aba plan so obaye no ebi ho ne Yakobon fa
a blessing in disguise.
Me I tell people obi so town don't worry about it, live your life ono na ebre so wuti ufie na obi so onu so TV na dwuma oyi nyina so wo town wa it immediate ho no ya na get it to me eya na dey get it to me pa no mani je say I see people who like what I do obi tell my criticisms and I love the constructive ones which me can say ade we oye ba me no nya adwen me madwen chi no counts well you know
right.
The all can you are right every so count him say okay well I hear 50-50 you know enti sanity so why you guided by sanuma we and if I would you took you get to the airport me say at the airport me Shipdealer at the airport oh New Jersey yet was other man biaba monji no what drinks cookies
yet
no but so me Ghana ni me hwemo pa ti monji
wow
and your cookies no bo
but the thoughts
adwina when you say that's what I'm doing to encourage you guys so continue to cause me hwemo pa no my point I just say oh let's be encouraged to do more. I just want to see you in tea. But don't think it about black crowd. Because I'm a chairman, some keke. I'm bomb abaso. That is a bus on. Yes, sir. Na eno encourage you. Your uncle for me did you at home? Make us say na we be so sports.
Cabral Blair me here. Ambassador Cabral Blair me here. Independent newspaper. Ono ena dia onete obeye GJ president. Then obey ambassador president for 4 times to Sierra Leone. Then obey NMC chair. Na all year presentation. Na Shipdealer. Just say demeanor with the Porsche.
Yes. And the presentation, he was encouraging other media houses to have something around that say, "Oh, Shipdealer." Look at figures like Shipdealer, and that the okay, I was sending me. I was super excited. I was like, what we are doing is being nipa encourage you. That's their sense. Inti no man hurt mama child agoto. You will go who is keni. The guy who is kenia. Me rura baby nansama. Me de nyame ru ma dwin na say you. Agoto say dem go fu wusika no. Bu anyame ehira no. Ba wo hia na. Say sikani ni. I don't blame what's this.
So me de bia me ka say e krompo omo eska no. Omo nkasa.
Me say sigani ni. No but no serve. Oh. So say oh wo pe bibi.
Oh she shorts the t-shirt next.
E bia me go fika kama. We wan ma dija dem na we we bubu more no we say no some na go. E bia me akasa nde. But nyame ehira na but he is down to earth. Obunipa. It me sankofo na yade bia me show ma say there be tie no ti me fu yi awoto I told her what to check out obufu yeah couldn't mafa because I always feel that obi flow for a reason.
Yeah,
of course your uncle for me flow you obi o flow de bi o be flow bi o be pay bi o but ono so de no nyakopon o hira obi no no hira me so me de no ni bako hira. I also have to be a blessing unto others. So I'm so be prayer point and one now to one oh, wofu now say, uni hwe no. Be prayer point no. There's somebody who is praying to God that me money nya de wenye ni bi. But also bompa is ope. The Ibrahim Mahama ne, Kevin Ochre mo ne, Dr. Kwaku Otin ne, despite no manya na opo. Obiara ne mpai.
Yeah.
Inti ne say omu ka say minim say no kra so bi gina so dem bompai. Say the contain is 10. Ma maybe just up 500 aton anka.
Oh, so Jeko.
Ma min kasa na no think that what's mami? Ozo be say. Ozo 500 2 no go G5. Bobi come there no. Me there no. Pampa no support me there na.
Oh, anya mala bali there.
Fa there no support me there. Kwa zo wa no dey nyame be to there no.
Oh, it just see the
man. For support me there no. Inti no by was carefully blow.
And that time why any nyami.
Now empire oboche nyame no. God has answered his prayer. See, me, I always believe that there are people who are supposed to be the answer to people's prayer.
Oh yeah.
So be nyame only the bigger one, nyame be sham. It's like that. Hey, radio you may I feel proud to say that I have been the same blessing I got. Nyame na ka dey no ka time ani jola ka come say. Abante bi kasa ha mon mentor no because he's a very good boy bi obetina ye kese daach. Eno mo di mi di o machia be dru na. Kenya sa many opportunity. Who I am. So I always feel that the other people also have to give the same opportunity to. Oh, what do you lose? You go ha on your year, you makwani you buni bakwabaso na May I prefer you ubuni bakwabaso. Udi ono so mame. Because eventually there are people who work in radio stations. It will shock you. Said they manage radio stations or they work in radio stations. Obi a radio station or Koswa. Nenia. Me the other radio people, I text them every day to encourage them. Ken be one of them. Ken, my friend, tell you are okay. You're doing good, my brother. That's the essence. Well, Ante Naa. Now is like a sister to me. Now we chat all the time.
And I don't say all the unis.
I mean, from the days of Yoinsha, we're now very close because I feel she's doing a great job. That is the essence of living, mankind. And
ukra say ya ho amaka say mean party in a way.
No. Me point no. So we be. There are times I hear people with them say I can't ask him. I hear people condemn and then and I didn't know you see and say oh I'm so onipa. The things she does that impacts the
raising over 100,000.
There was a day some guy was stranded somewhere. I think another country.
Only the
holy heart.
Yeah. And I don't call some better
receive funds.
2 of them.
It's CV on my life. Now they have a future.
So raising 300,000 on the
So my point is that why don't you look at the brighter side? Why are we like that? Savior, why you be now in the nipa? Why was say no katrema? Over side the ultimate okatrema. Was that deliberate? Ye nipa nipa. Sana nyame boy yem from so we them only a year kinds of by nipa to be about 1 year bonnet die yesu. Apart from one obi and nipa even yesu kura 1 year bonnet there was a time bufu.
Yeah.
Maybe or no, because he's a holy being, no? He was able to manage his actions when he was angry. Maybe I'm no me and me. Until there are things, especially when you pangwa but let's always dwell on the positive. And trust me, Mama Finum, Ante Naa, and this Umawe or Hinini, they are helping the society. Why are we trying to bring them down? Because you feel say you got a phone now. You any answer. You will go on ask them. No one come on now. If you come on, can you understand? There's always a way to make something around it. But the positive side, they have also impacted society, impacted families, help people.
Relief.
I'm telling you, there are moments. This is really fans. I sent something. Someone at least can support it.
In fact, I know such programs is so cram how come my be say baby.
Of course.
And I said how baby because of what bear man
or how maybe
I'm on it.
Maybe.
I'm on it. As well, man, so I'm making. So baby or her because bear man tolerant, bear man emre.
Yeah.
You obeke bi oye maninti.
Yeah.
Oba no take advantage. No I think a guy he died. Na ye kofa bema e wo nachi.
Oh, Akoto Mansa.
Actually guy ne kra e so omo an a lot of social here. But of course, e be also defaming.
Exactly. E hona e bia obefriend say mama chowade. me suffer. Which I pray to God I'll be one day. Doesn't mean suffer. But answer me, I'm be friend is me.
Sorry,
so sorry, be me. I mean, sorry. Me sorry.
Me evangelist.
Me am go time already. But sorry, be me go time already. So na me, tin am be say answer me suffer no. Na me nhira me, o me nye yie. Sabi am ni mra de, sabi me tia ka no kre. O me nye yie say me yie to a level that say bi anka Christmas park bi so. Obi a hia ni bi amra me je aduane ni. Obi a beje mo on me pese sika ni bi. Na me nhira me bi about $10 million. O de en ne no so bibiri. Oh, na me dia. Because time we do so na say anase me preach I can tell people the truth. If you dash me nyame mama ye sofo no na me tie yi na oboa me hira me sa. Those programs no. I will listen to those programs. No issues that are going on across the safe him. And I preach about it.
Yeah.
So that my people in my church and they see that only with the tumofo. Say what it. So we shape society. Say you shape your own. Na the way and na Saturday na buy ya no be video be to. I know that sometimes you nipa. By you try any man nye. Hey, this industry although I said it's here I was say boa any baby you go I feel that also more impact than actually the enya.
And we are doing our best.
Yeah.
So, Kofi, back to Swag Journalist of the Year. How does that make you feel? What was going through your mind? Well,
one of the most interesting thing. Me coin. Around that time, I'm coming as called Penny Biwa. And it's your who have Mr. Catching says I'm sorry, because Penny, I haven't done anymore. I'm saying so. When I realized that you're down to earth, you know, and I'm so but I nominating for Swag wasn't here. I'll say, no problem. Mumra, the driver man be fire. Also, Debbie, car with the man from Munko. Mumra, the G1, I know, Kia new type, Kia, you want to be new, brand new, and ultima correct. Was it Debbie? G1 be away for fraud, no crown, chino. You driver didn't see. Oh, non town chain. No positive, say, sure, and I want now see edge. And that, Namia, we could pee.
Yeah, Prempama or Carno. What they call us?
Yes, okay. You drew all. Now, why you baby at night? What I say? We are nominating me for
ballet
award. Can see me by. Let the business say, are you a nominee?
No, say yes.
And I'm saying, yes. What I'm saying, she say, hey. No, we are me. You are nominating me for the flagship award. No, Ghana organizers about who say, are you a nominee? Let us say,
be on him by name, no face.
Onim me cry there say, oh my.
Ebi so cry ya fan say onye
I understand. But me dey ba me team no say, hey. Next go for be on beje no, your mom baby atna, say be on baby yana. Yeah, so the brand to work fan ko brain. I was in the company of Mene Hebrew Free Dakwa, Shipdealer, and honorable man of Boam, MP for Pro East, who is also a brother.
And I saw a lady in
Ghana, Ghana Supporters Union.
Oh, okay.
Almost okay. Ghana, and they know me. Your programs almost supporting. Okay. Almost supporting all sporting programs. Intimate, do one and make a check. Boam say, "I'm never could not have me via Antrazi." That's what I did. Menene kasana with tea.
Tea body.
And the other come and agents, somebody that the award goes to, but they say I want for BKB.
Oh, so auditorium.
And I Bomidino. It was like, you know, oh God, you did it. What I say.
And one of the people I know so cherish and body. Was it Kwabna
okay, so Kwabna the vice president and the sports minister. But the moment when it's RJ Pines, me walk it down. Honorable Nilantic came from his seat to hug me. And I tell you, you've done it. And it felt so good. Also, MC Nick, I say, you are delaying the vice president. The vice president is waiting. Almost everybody wanted to greet me. But also, you deserve it. You deserve it. And I
say, you are keeping the vice president standing.
Yeah, standing. Yeah. It felt so good. And honestly,
why did you decide to talk about the amputee? Aren't you tired?
I don't think I should be. Also, me pick justice for them. On say, yimbu a itia yi, ubu a nyu bia nti yi, and baby, I make say, this society thrives. Wickedness thrives when the few honest people decide to keep quiet. I also it me calm as a mom. I felt that every time I get the big stage, I'm going to talk about it. Anytime I get the biggest stage in Ghana, the first time I had opportunity was the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baomi, and he meet the press. McCoy, me get microphone. Even before me masamam de bayan, me Amputees there. I'm okay. So we heard one sports minister na Aaron Wetio Musica. This in India. To this time, I thought that I talked about how special it felt. Say, I have my own colleagues. How me say, me na the year in question, they are the very best. But I accept and I very much, appreciate it. But I say my money. Make a vice president Busa come there. Wow, Busa me. Make a son. I was Busa maybe. Na nem so chichi mu. I'm not OG at the end of the
briefing. Yeah.
But the good thing, pa, BGD say the president is aware.
Okay.
Because Amputees for the sports minister, who for me is the worst sports minister in the history of this republic. Yusuf, Mustafa Yusuf is the worst ever. But your republic, who's the NFA in sports minister? Only one Makranke. He was the one, or ye Alaji, or ye Muslim in Islam. Vulnerable in society, Islam cherishes them. Okufro with didi omatem.
Oh.
Aden a mistake of ye ni. I'm going to a cap in the buyer. Omo choletem, bro, sports minister say, but see the cap, the Quabe Charles sports minister. One responded to even a single one of them. And almost to all, the hotel bills from which I am no utia. And the so far didn't take from some famra. I'm going to 100,000, 200,000 Ghana cedi. So they are
okay. Philadelphia, Papa.
Yes. And now, a president now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. That time, no candidate Mahama, now former president. Amputees for said they be all born. But around the time, I'm become a cup of nations, so no to cry. To me, yam will be a. And no fair, ni eat so almost some of the baby chat. No, so some umra. And no more no charm $10,000. Or this kind of moment. I did change the sports minister from somewhere. I'm going to say, when I'm the capital, there's an office of my politics. Minister, what bong bia, minister, what bong bia, me chawadi, minister, what bong bia. No platform, my president fans.
President, I'm on appointment.
You are not serving the president, you are serving the people. The president chose you, but me see minister bia de he. Any minister worth a salt. Ebi abetia kasa o kasa. Okasano can be about Fabia. Is the president vision that we do this, and you're fine. But the best president in the history of the republic, His Excellency another Dankwa go to her and another. Didn't know to change minister no. Man fans, fans, and no bon no mubu na ban. That is what Ghanaians delivered the verdict they delivered on the 7th of December. Yes, sports minister, we know so changing that. But because they felt that the constituency is all fan constituency, so then after the democracy ni bi obe winning. It's not so some go yina.
Nana was he the only sports minister? I ain't changing that. And there was somebody before.
Mustafa Yusuf. First 4 years na Siama. Second 4 years Mustafa Yusuf.
Siama, come Siama. Oh, okay.
Fans go 4 years. Only the fans go na my president. Oba president go be a Botema. Fans. My president fans have this all three. Na Ghana for Saturday now. My fans are. No, here man tieni no enfio. I'm hoping that president today, because of so any issue now on our board, on managing an agenda. So now heavy. Men kwara men kasi encho muzika no kwa kiko. Yan reward you. When me nipa sabi ibi na etwa bi nse etwa. Sabi e be hye nkrofon kran say, e bia na me dream ne say me bobo. E bia me good for me dream no. And e bia me konya nkwanhia bi. And am na ba akotwai. Then you encourage that person that you cannot give up on your dream. It's never too late.
Because in Crawford, the situation, Aqua many etimi winning medal.
No, we be Ghana China dime. No, Timon said, I dear me some Ghana because of them amidi. It is a Thomas party. I go about tournament. Now so this second one you. Omoko bought Blaster about tournament 2015. Now go about final and you lose. Now you tell me when you play be a car. Ono do care de come go chop guess. That can on the other. Almost fine and we are talking about boys who are making Thomas Patton score now
On the mom period.
or did 250,000 pounds a week. Now Sikabia dream is that
it's coffee. What could be it?
So why do you decide that?
We look down on the vulnerable.
That is what we do. Or new
here, more.
Yes.
No mom ye in need, no.
No, did you matter some of this? That time, vice president so I bet blast for 500,000. But vice president, the chairman, or the chairman, Tina, say a year or choose a year, or choose Sibia, a buying. If you're in the next 2 years, campaign will start again. Some will choose advisor on sports, advisor on one. They should get real people who are on the ground, not people who are sitting in some air conditioned rooms. I want to say, no. The ground is what we are talking about. Because we now have policies for them. Mantena dieno a shenko before. Adena amputee for another. If I tell you people who come and say, I didn't hear you almost. Maybe I'm a shaman coming was Kamiama from at to talk Bibiacho. But over there, Minibi, I'm a team.
And Uni my dear Bako. It may be near having this discussion on Facebook. You could wake up able body, be okay, and go to sleep with a handicap.
Exactly. And then I can say every able-bodied person can be a handicapped or as a physically challenged person tomorrow. And that is why I was saying in ATS, and now if you are yet here, you bet me a sorry. I mean, for some
exactly.
You'll be any question look down upon that. And you show so blue hard pennies and then never quicker. And until I made this campaign out to so na me hope send your mean shaman. And maybe you cry, Ubu or tea and Kako is here cry. Or would you wait in the farm who had your men shall part so sort your man. I can link you to those people. Let's do
some more.
I'm a Canadian first.
Yes, on their own or mutimi ye Juman Porsche.
It may be so. I go to the Odigan and Chico board new your Tequan Wabia. The Biosys is going 100 Ghana. Obemani bakone Philisa with the woman in Yansa, Mago Diganeti. May there be a 100 cities. Mose, but rather, no, you be my way. I will say, I am a Sobia, a limbo to Zaza and limbo. But many home maybe a Dutchby, a Hunsharabanti, about deciding to encourage our people. Dinner, and no, anything I'm there to also. And yet, Maka, Damina times a president to honor.
Me hope he said, Ubenya Nui.
I'm hoping that.
Ubenya results.
I'm hoping that too.
Some more Ghana. Coffee, wrap up. Now, say, me decide to say all guests will be given opportunity to say thank you to a few people. Oh, Kase, you've talked about some time.
Oh yeah.
Otue champo, Amro Otue champo, Aka Kwaraje and Fidulaka, any the others. If there are people, be a bare 5 people you would want to say thank you. Omabwao in career. Ababisi Sabri now person Domasia. This is your
maybe the only difficult because I've encountered a lot of people and Obia leaving a mark in my life. But I think the greatest of them all, my mom. My has been amazing.
Because you know, man, in eyes.
Madam Felician Cancer. I'm a Nyako. Nyako Bronoma. Some befriended them in money fans and say, hey, what will you be young? You know, I think that Mr. Combinancia P-man. We saw them name me Papa. Papa Cobrici when I was very little. P-man has always been the dad I knew. Until the many you know, the P-man has also been very instrumental. And anybody who has helped in my career, me to me will be and all the nice people out there, you'll be Koko to get more or bompire my sing Maya holding Yamoya Hobine. Because and then near here in Nana, a yenipa. All those people, Sham. The very moment you wish me well, God bless you. And Mompire my, we need it. You empire because any who nam nenya, any remote tomb for there are spirits beyond our imagination who are working against us. The mere fact that you are doing good and I'm and now you are you know. Inti empire na be here. Na Namisun Shai na 2025 muni away. meaning some for a New Year resolution. You say what did be a friend of Quitters Day. It came last week. Say New Year resolution there will be a refined year from the 19th of January ban. It is already a few days ankofa. But yeah, let's think about the vulnerable. Yani yin mo money be ho. Me say insure any papa no. The 83 pa no. E de oye kire wo nua. Nyankopon say nyankopon obi anu in bank account. Obi ba discuss all the common nyame bi oboa. Scanning nyina no de oye a oye ma nua na aye ma nyame. Enu nti na o ka che ne suafo ne say mmransem a wo hye nyina no de ho hia pa no. Ene se do wurade onyankopon wa ho de nyina onkwa nyina. Wa de nyina mu de toso do yonko se wo ho. Ubuta 100 cities obi tu fie ano kom de no onidi. Na wo sa ne ho na wo kwa asori dem de koto ofrim bu ma umfa manyame nani nso de wo yema onya nti na o se me da afia so an behwe me me ho kire me wa amwa me o se rade da be na oda ho o se wa anya ma onua no wa anya ama me, which means that de wo yema onua no wo yema no asemia
Asetena with Akoto Mansa de brewe. Mr. Bride can come do Pure FM, the reigning sports journalist ewa Ghana and Otene Nkano. Veronique Heights, and Cora Holmes, a Rabba Queen, and the Unyama Media Consult, and a Soya say a debre war. Na mi crew, Unyama Production, Ray Studio for, and na Omo Bejine Fidine Chia de Akanyina. Randolph Safo, mi production assistant. Yes, ye be review the performance, na ya heard ya Kadia Keka Hoasam. Madam Assisam Jimre Eshe. Subscribe to your channel, Asetena with Akoto Mansa.